This is Tanner Fitzgerald, a senior student in Smeal College of Business. Tanner, why did you choose to go to Penn State?
Well, I have a pretty rich family tradition of going to Penn State. Three older sisters went to Penn State, one of which was in Smeal. But, visiting my whole life, and when I started to get in the college search, I knew that I wanted to get into finance. And I knew what Penn State had to offer. They just completed the new business building, which is unbelievable, and the resources that Penn State offered with business and academics were for the price and where it was, and my knowing about Penn State was the best match. So.
Okay. What clubs and organizations were you involved with here, and how did they help shape you?
I am in Tau Kappa Epsilon fraternity. Just recently stepped down from being president after my one-year term. I am also in the president of what's called Men Against Violence on campus, which deals with sexual violence on Penn State's campus. And both of those groups I have been in about the same amount of time since being a freshman. So being in the fraternity community, living with 40 of my best friends, 4 years, and watching everybody grow, and while at the same time being in a group like this, it's kind of about awareness and stuff, and the community itself has really allowed me to understand what it means to be a leader in terms of communicating with everyone, kind of seeing both sides of the issue before making a final decision.
Okay. How has Smeal helped shape you with maybe an internship or something like that?
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, the resources that Smeal has, especially with its alumni, is probably unlike any other university. I was in Wall Street Boot Camp as a junior, which, of course, just dealt with getting internships, getting your resume ready, stuff about interviews, and through Smeal, the name of Smeal, its recognition, career fairs. I was able to obtain an internship after my freshman year with Federated Investors in Pittsburgh. That compounded itself. I went back to Federated my next summer, and then after my junior year, I interned for PNC through Penn State's Simplicity job application website, whatever it's called. And now I'm coming back to PNC full time, and without the resources of Penn State and the accessibility of that website, I'm not going to say it wouldn't happen, but it was a lot more. Hold on a sec.
Last question. What was your biggest challenge as a college student, and what would be your best piece of advice to give to an incoming freshman considering the university?
Biggest challenge is when you get here, there's so many clubs and people want you to get involved with stuff, and as a freshman it's easy to get involved in, at least for me, too much, and then the longer you're there, you kind of move up in the organizations in terms of responsibility, and then you don't want to tell another organization that you don't have enough time for them. So I would say to try to pick one or two things that you're passionate about and let yourself develop in the organization instead of kind of overspreading yourself and then running into the problem of time commitments, especially juggling work and job search and stuff like that. So that's a big challenge at a place with so much to offer.
Okay, thank you, Tanner.
Yes, sir.